We're live on Bruce Buffer's It's Time podcast right now, and I am so excited. I am a huge connoisseur of voice training, conditioning, and techniques. I beatbox, I sing, I rap, I do all that. I've never been able to get a voice announcer voice down, and Bruce said he'd give me a lesson.
Why not? I mean, you've got a great voice already, so let's just take it to another area of level.
I'd love to. I'm sure you have tons of training in this. Did it all come natural?
It's all natural.
Really?
I never went to school, and my dad was a Marine Corps drill instructor in Marines for 13 years. And when I walked in the room as a kid, I would say, "Hi, Dad," and he would say things to me like, "Son, project your voice. Let them know you walked in the room." You know, I got that my whole life. So with that being said, I'd never rehearse before a show because I want to be organic. I like to go out there and feed off the energy. There's a live voice and there's a rehearsal voice. Now, if it was singing like you, of course, you have to rehearse. Mm-hmm. But in the announcing, the way I announce, which is different than others, because I come from the school that I created for myself of it's not what I say, it's how I say it. I didn't think I ever needed a catchphrase like my legendary, incredible brother, Michael Buffer, with Let's Get Ready to Rumble. It's Time came along organically. I do everything in my life organically, so it happens naturally. So that's my way of doing it.
Nice.
So how can I help you?
You could announce me, and then I'll try to announce you, maybe.
Okay.
Amazing. This is so cool. This makes my life right here.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time, presenting the future champion of the world. He is a mixed martial artist, holding a jiu-jitsu black belt, the winner of the Pan Champion Games. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting Nick Hawk.
Wow.
That was just
wow.
Oh
Did that work for you a little bit?
Yeah, I got that. I got this.
I can do it better. No, just kidding.
Oh, my God, my
Sitting
nipples
down,
are
too.
hard.
Sitting
Jesus
down, and you're
Christ.
still projecting that. Wow.
I half expected the 360.
I don't know. Any tips? Let's maybe.
There you go. Okay, so here's my question.
Maybe let's just work on one word. It's time or fighting. That's the one that
Wait, I have a quick question.
The thing I do when I'm standing, when I do fighting, it goes into a and watch your hips, it goes into a 90-degree shot at the fighter because I'm just doing this and then fighting, and I've seen fighters when I do that, they're like.
So I noticed when you do your announcing, you accentuate certain and punch certain words. Mm-hmm. Which words? Is it a certain word that you do it? Is it just every other word, or is it the last word?
I need a tip or two
the punch
before I tackle this.
Is on introducing. In the end, which I've been presenting, it's like standing 6 feet 1, weighing in 205 pounds, fighting. Fighting is accentuated out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting. And then what you do is you take the crowd watching in. Then you rest them, then you excite them, then you bring them down, then you excite them, and then you make them explode. I'll tell you what, here, I'm going to give you a couple, and you say what I tell you.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Introducing fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA.
He is a Pan Champion of Jiu-Jitsu.
He is a Pan Champion of Jiu-Jitsu.
Now, when you do the he is, that's where you punch it. He is. Like that. Do it. Jiu-Jitsu champion. Yeah, like that.
He is the World Jiu-Jitsu Champion.
And now he is making his cage debut.
Do that and now again.
And now he is making his cage debut.
And now he's making his cage debut.
Presenting the future champion of the world. When I'm in the octagon and I do like this, it's like So George St. Pierre. And when I do that, I'm literally, to me, I feel like I'm opening up my throat so that everything just explodes out like a singer holding a note. Everybody in the business, my brother, who's the greatest of all time, Michael Buffer, he's poised. He's got that Cary Grant, James Bond thing standing there, so elegant. And he doesn't move like I move, but everybody wanted to be like that, and they always were. I had this tiger inside. I was not fulfilling myself announcing being that, and I said to myself, I don't want to be Frank Sinatra Jr. I want to develop my own style, and I set a goal. If in 3 years after I started this, I couldn't do that and be respected for Bruce Buffer, right, I would stop. So I worked on easily developing it. I never rehearsed. The only time I rehearsed, if you count the number of shows I've done, that's the amount of times I've rehearsed. It's called working live, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to find your own style, because announcers will write me and to give them advice. And I give them advice and stuff like that, but I say, look, don't try to be Michael, me, Jimmy Lennon, the people that you've watched. Take what you see, just like anything in life. You want to be somebody. Look at the 3 most successful, individuals doing that. Look at what gets them there. Take those qualities, apply it to yourself, and develop your own style. Yes, awesome. And don't worry about a catchphrase. That'll come along naturally. Otherwise, all you're going to do is sit around and think, let's get ready to, it's time to do, it's not going to work. It has to come. It has to be Nick Hawk.
Yes, understood.
Nick Hawk.
This is awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. No, I understand that, too. I'm an impressionist a little bit, so I kind of wanted to get yours down, and then if I ever did it, I would. I totally hear what you're saying. On you definitely, if you did something like that, you'd have to make it your own. You can't rip anybody off, that's for sure.
Let me give you one more.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Standing up.
Announcers come out. Again, they stand there, and they'll be,
Do you do any warm-ups?
Yeah, the warm-ups for me are real simple, standard exercise like meow, meow. And the reason for that is meow, meow, because the meow opens up the throat, right? And then, as I said before in the show, I've got honey right there, real good honey, best I can find wherever I'm at, and Hall's Mentholyptus or Ricol. That's really all you can do.
You hot tea with the honey?
Yeah, if I feel like that. I've done the show with laryngitis. I've done the show with 104-degree temperature. I've done the show with blown out, no ACL, blown out back, but nobody knows the difference. I'm there. The show must always go on. So when you walk out, announcers, they'll usually be standing still. And I thought, that's boring. No offense to the other announcers. So I developed what I call the walkout. So before I start, you see me walk out, right? And then when it's
That's money, too.
Oh, thank you. So then when you see in the beginning, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight. See, I put heavyweight division. I play with my words. Fighting! It's like that.
My favorite.
And it's all in the move instead of just being like this. And then I'll find that I'm all the way over in the octagon in front of the fighter. I'm all the way over here. I know that octagon.
I'm going to look for that jump now, too.
Well, I've severed my ACL, so the jumping has probably been retired.
The fighter jump. When you say fighting, and the fighter jump back.
Usually when it's like they're making their debut a little bit, because as praise that I take so much honor in, they'll say...
It's warned in their contract.
Well, they'll say, I've been waiting for you to introduce... They'll tell me after the show, that was amazing, or I can't wait for you to introduce me. The show is not about me. It's about the fighters. It's about the fans watching. And that's what I'm there. I'm there for the fighters and the fans. I am secondary to this. I'm just trying to enhance that moment. But I'm the kid in the candy store. Thank you. I have to get excited. I need to move. I got to do this. And when it comes time where I can't move, when I'm 80, it might be fighting, like who knows. But I'll try to avoid that. I got to have fun. So do it your style. What works for you. People try to copy my moves, and I've seen it. They send me videos, and good for you, but you know what? You look a little awkward. Mm-hmm. Be yourself.
I hear you so
That's
much.
all I can tell you. Develop your own style.
Applies to so many things.
And then you get recognized for your own style, And, of course, I jump, and I do all that. I've done the 3. It's just I don't – whatever I feel, that's what I put out. And that's the best advice I can give you.
That's some awesome
Aside from you, send me a video and an audio, and then I'll help you out from there.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Check out his podcast, It's Time by Bruce Buffer.
Just go to brucebuffer.com and get your personalized recordings, too.